Dancing with the Stars Jenna Johnson and Val Chmerkovskiy just faced every parent's worst nightmare. In the middle of the night, their 2-year-old son Rome was suddenly rushed to the hospital, leaving fans shocked and worried about what could have gone wrong. And while Jenna reassured everyone that her little boy is now back home safe, the details of that night reveal just how terrifying and emotional the experience really was for the young family. But the story does not end with just a hospital scar. It's also about how Val balanced being a father in crisis with competing life on one of television's most demanding shows, all while keeping his family steady through chaos. And fans are now asking questions about what happened, about how the couple handled it, and about the toll that this kind of double life must take on one of Dancing with the Stars' most popular couples. The entire order started with Jenna Johnson sharing a short but powerful video clip from the hospital to her Instagram story on October 6th. In the video, viewers could see the hospital settling the monitors, the unmistakable exhaustion of the long night. And alongside the clip, Jenna wrote words that sent waves of concern through her fans base. One of prefers this by saying everything is fine and thank goodness Rome is home sleeping, but this was her night last night. She did not give details about what sent their little boy to the emergency room, and maybe that is what made it even more alarming. Fans were wondering if it was sudden illness, an accident, or something entirely different. When a parent stays vague about a hospital visit, it only fuels speculation, and for Jenna and Val, the silence meant people started digging for answers. While she did not clarify the medical reasons, Jenna did give her followers something important: reassurance. She made it clear that Jerome was already back home sleeping peacefully. That single sentence calmed fears. Thank goodness Rome is home. But even in her belief, her words carried the weight of a parent who had been through an exhausting, stressful night. Anyone who is ever spent time in a hospital with a child knows the mix of fear, relief, and pure exhaustion that follows. And Jenna's decision to post in that moment shows not just transparency but also a need to share gratitude and love for the people who got her through it. One of those people was her husband Val, and Jenna did not hold back in praising him. This guy right here, her absolute rock through it all. The calm during the storm, not one time mentioning these exhaustions or lack of sleep going into a show day, only making sure that our baby is taken care of and mama is staying sane. Beyond grateful to do with life, this statement speaks volumes. Not only does it highlight Val's strength as a father, but it also paints a picture of a man who understands what it means to put family first, even when his career demands everyone's of energy he has. Val was in the middle of preparing for Dancing with the Stars, yet his priority was crystal clear. His son and his wife came before the ballroom light, and in that moment, Jenna revealed something deep. And no matter how glamorously life looks on social media, the reality behind the scenes is filled with sleepless nights, emotional stress, and moments that test even the strongest relationship. What makes the story even more intense is timing. Val is currently competing on Dancing with the Stars with internet sensation Alex Earl, and the stakes on the show are sky high. Every week, the man's glory rehearsals, late nights, physical exhaustion. The next is expected to put on flawless performance under blinding lights with millions watching. That is not just difficult, it is almost impossible for most people, but for Val, it becomes just another challenge to conquer. The hospital visit did not happen during a quiet break or a weekend off. It happened right before the innocent night. One of the most iconic and highly anticipated episodes of the entire season, and yet Val showed up, exhausted but smiling, determined to give the audience a show. This dual reality family crisis at night performance under pressure the next day is what separates celebrities from the rest of us. It is a reminder that the glittering world of Hollywood is often held together by moments of chaos that fans rarely see. The morning after the hospital visit, Val addressed his fans in an Instagram story. He looked visibly tired but kept his energy on peak. Had quite an eventful evening last night. I had to take Roman to the hospital, but all is cold. I am just underslept before feeling very excited for density night. So tune in and vote. It was short, it was simple, but it told the world exactly what they needed to know. was okay. Val was running on no sleep, and despite everything, he was still committed to his craft. What stands out is how quickly Val shifted from father mood to performer mode. There was no self-pity, no long explanation, just a straightforward acknowledgement of what happened and a focus on moving forward. That resilience has earned him even more respect from fans who already admired his talent. Of course, the moment the story went public, fans flooded social media with reaction. On Instagram, messages of love and support poured in. So glad Jerome is okay. Send the prayers for your family, but you are incredible for holding it all together. But alongside the supportive words came waves of curiosity. Why was Rome hospitalized? What exactly happened? Was it something serious or just a precaution? Because Jenna chose not to reveal the reason, fans began speculating. Some suggested it might have been a sudden fever or respiratory issue common in toddlers, while others feared something more dramatic. And in today's online world, speculation spread like wildfire. Still, the overwhelming tone was one of empathy. Parents related to the fear of an unexpected ER trip. Fans admired Jenna and Val's grace under pressure, and the couple's ability to share just enough without oversharing turned the private crisis into a public story of strength, love, and resilience. In the end, what started as a terrifying hospital scare turned into a story about family love and determination. Jenna showed raw honesty in sharing her fear and gratitude. Val demonstrated what it means to balance two worlds, the unpredictable demands of parenthood and the relentless pressure of a live television competition. And mostly importantly, their little boy, Rom, is safe at home and recovering. But one big question still lingers. What exactly happened that night? Was it just a routine scare that every parent deals? Or was it something deeper that should to keep private? Whatever the case, the Val proved once again that behind the screen and the spotlight, they are just like one other family, facing challenges, leaning on each other, and coming out stronger. So now I want to know that what you think. Did Jenna and Val handle this situation the right way by being transparent yet private? Or do fans deserve to know more about what happened? Drop your thoughts in the comment section because this conversation is far from over.